This is Glitch. We are returning. Please behave, computer. It's already trying to drop half of my frames. Does Twitch support have an opinion on this right now? I'm going to see if Twitch support has an opinion on this right now, because the hell. My only other theory as to why... Oh, shit. I forgot to set some stuff up, so also, excuse me while, I move stuff around so it's actually, like, coming through on the actual audio, and not... Yeah, thank you. Wonk. Wah, wah. That's actually coming through properly in the audio and not actually through secondhand through my speakers, because that's gonna, I mean my mic, because that's not gonna come out good. Yeah, so let's see, do we have something? No, let's see. Okay, no, they don't seem to have an opinion on it, so that's concerning. Thank you, Cyclops. By the way, how's it going? Here we go. Hey, look, it's actual audio properly. It's proper audio. Yay. So how's it going insofar as buffering and all of that? Like over here, it's seeming to do, again, 50%, 64% dropped frames, and I'm just on the startup window. So that's disconcerting. Especially since I rebooted my computer, we like rebooted the router and everything. We were checking everything, and it's trying to be this way. So, I don't know what's up. Cool. Okay. Okay, well, at least there's that. Yeah, so far that's still what it is. Here we go. What? We'll just go back to Gambit for a second, seeing as the game wants to be like... If I seem a bit out of breath also, it might have been because I decided that what was a good thing to do while waiting for my computer and everything else to reboot was to dance. Which is a great idea to do right before you're going to have to, like, speak for an extended period of time, so that you can sound like you ran up a flight of stairs. As you can see, I plan ahead well. Yeah. I have nothing to say in my defense. See something though. I'm poke a little bit more at stuff. Why? Okay, wait, there we go. And there we go. Okay, it still seems to want to buffer, but it's not as bad as before. Okay, obviously I'm going to have to poke at this a bit more, because frankly, it's not really something I consider acceptable, but I have currently run through the number of solutions I can do while still, I can do right now. Let's see. I mean, later on, with a bit more dedicated time and all of that, I could probably get more done. But right now, I'm gonna see if it could at least stay mostly intact for a bit here. Of the filth on my screen. Like, it really does look kind of like sitting there like, oh, did I gotta clean my monitor? Don't hit me! I walked right into that. That was good. All right. Satan whispers. You're not the only one. I mean, it didn't automatically make me think of that, but yeah, that's definitely not a reference that I am not likely to make. It's just I happen to know the song I was dancing to, so it didn't come to mind. But yes, dance, magic dance. And then they're all like, mana. I actually used to be able to quote a ridiculous amount of that movie from like the beginning to the beginning up until right about when she goes into her room and she's like, I can't do anything right, can I? Like that scene. Part of it was also I just kind of wanted to have memorized the part that she's trying to memorize. You know, through dangers untold and hardships unnumbered, I fought my way here to the castle beyond the Goblin City to take back the child that you have stolen. My will is as strong as yours. My kingdom is as great. Damn, I can never remember that line. The line being, you have no power over me. Apparently she forgets that line. Like, But, dick! Oh yeah, it's one of my, okay, so I have what I would consider this kind of, there's a set of movies that were just massive. There are some other movies on the list, but there are a set of movies that were just ridiculously formative for me growing up. And included in that list is Labyrinth, The Neverending Story, Goonies, even though there's some issues with that movie, but I loved it. So Goonies, and those are like kind of, oh, hello kitty, there you are, Merrimack. Okay, what, why am I bleeding? Why is there, okay, where's Merrimack? Is Merrimack actually following me or what? Like,
Pretty, but please tell me I'm pretty.
Fuck off. Do. Please follow me, Merrimack, because it'll be really awkward if you disappear on me and be. Ugh. Holy crap. There we go. I'm out of time, Merrimack. Little Monsters is one of them. Sarah Connolly, actually, she was one of mine as well. So it was just basically like Sarah Connolly and David Bowie for me growing up. Let's see, who else? Or what else? Little Monsters was, it's up there. I don't know. Actually, I kind of think it was a little bit formative for me, but I'm not sure as much. Then, of course, there's The Dark Crystal. Legends was a thing that I saw a lot. I don't know. Some of it I would consider. Yeah, I think I was lucky in that regard, in that, like, it'd be possibly considered... ooh! Oh. For a second, that little red square that I see here that tells me that you guys are probably having problems with my stream turned yellow instead, and I was happy. And then it went right back to deep red. That was sad. Yeah, insofar as that, I think I was fortunate. No one actually asked me to do the truffle shuffle. I think, you know, partially because of the shirt part, really. But I was compared to... him a bit. So yeah, it was a mixed blessing that way too. Let's see. So Legends, Flight of the Navigator and the Explorers were also, I didn't see those nearly as much, but those were kind of big deal movies for me. Firestarter was another one that I really loved as a kid. which is like just jumping off into Stephen King horror movies. But it's really more sci-fi. But your field report has been received. Oh, wait. There we go.
Action rank increase. Congratulations, networker.
Okay, did I get a phone call? Yes. I have a phone call.
Someone's exceeding expectations. I'm not specifically saying it's you, so go ahead and infer whatever psychs you up more.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Now that I am level 30, what does the main mission want me to do? Oh, we'll speak with him. Okay. I'll speak with him in a moment, then. Let's see. Not everything's loaded up, that's why. I'm like, why can't I run this way? Severin's just seeing my character like materialize all mystically and then just keep on running, face planting into a trailer. Like,
I feel terrible for her, for what's happened to her family, to our entire tribe. I don't blame her for not trusting us anymore. It wasn't like that when Amir was born. We were a tribe. Her father was killed. Did you know that? He stood up for our beliefs. He tried to stop the miners from digging too deep. That was where it began. Some of the tribe, some of us, thought he was being unreasonable, that he was asking for trouble when he confronted the company, that blood would be shed. Him and his brother Red, they wouldn't listen. Said it was now or never, that the miners had to be stopped. Foreman put a bullet in his head, emptied his gun. He was screaming like a man possessed, like something had him, was inside him.
Sorry about that.
His eyes were burning. His shadow was twisted. There were riots, senseless violence, arrests. Then came the storms. This island was ravaged for weeks. After it all quieted down, the rift in the tribe was too great. Some, too many, left. Others, like me and Red, we stayed behind, but it couldn't be mended. It's a terrible thing to have to choose between the people you love. But I was tired, and I wanted to look ahead, not back. And there was too much weight to carry. Too much darkness. That is how Ami grew up.
More
In the
Illuminati
shadow of a
than
broken
dwarves,
family,
but yeah.
So I understand her better than she thinks. I took the wrong path, and now it might be too late, but we have to try. Ami is right. We must trust her instinct. Something in the land has been displaced. Something has been broken, an oath. If we had kept to our word, if we had maintained the wards that protect the mountain, this would not have happened. The wards were built by our forefathers and the visitors who helped fight the darkness the last time it fell upon us. Together, the two tribes created a seal that has protected us for generations. It has kept the darkness out, and it has kept the greater darkness locked in. We were chosen to protect and maintain it. 1,000 years the wards have lasted. Until now. We have failed. And now we have to mend what is broken. And like our forefathers, we cannot do it alone.
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Oh, I did not know that. Also, incidentally, and it so sucked. There was when Gremlins 2 came out, I saw it in the theater. There's this whole sequence in which the idea being that they're splicing, that they're attacking the theater you're in. So it shows them kind of doing shadow puppetry for a bit and splicing other movies in. So like the movie gets interrupted, and then there's this whole scene where an usher ends up calling this to the attention of Hulk Hogan, who threatens them, and then the movie resumes. There's this really shitty version on VHS where first off they somehow make shadow puppets in snow, like, you know, TV snow. Some of the younger people watching may not remember that, but I don't know how many. I don't know. Like, now it's more artifacting than snow, huh? But like TV snow and all of that, and, you know, tracking issues and all of that going through that. And there's this whole thing where there's this pseudo John Wayne guy in the end being like, they shouldn't have been on my whatever, blah, 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 and they shouldn't have been whatever. And he shoots them, and then the movie resumes. And comparatively, it's crap. It's just so much crap. I really like the theater version, and I think that now that one gets presented anyway. All right, here we go. I really hate this fucking Beaumont guy. We can't turn our backs on him. He's way too powerful. I mean, he was right. This old Joseph seems to know his stuff. Maybe there's some truth in the wards he talked about. Go check them out and keep us informed. In the meantime, we'll research and see if we can learn anything about this engine. KG. Woo! Collect that. I have a new item. Like a new item category I can get. Nice. Yes, it's gonna bind to me, and I want it.
I want it. Give it to me.
So yes, like I said, I'm taking care of my voice. By the way, hey Draco Griffin! How are you doing? Okay. Activate the wards in Kingsmith Town. I have to go all the way back to Kingsmith? Okay. What was the other thing I was doing? Oh, yeah, let me finish up this part. And I'm just gonna get stuck. That's an option too. That was a long cutscene. I mean, it was a good cutscene. Long cutscene. It's like he was mumbling though. Tree stump. So. Plunk.
Everything is ready. We can begin. I'm afraid you're going to have to inhale. Good. You're ready. Don't look at me. I don't know what's supposed to happen. Did you think you'd be whisked away to the afterlife through the magic of smoke? You've read too many comic books.
Probably.
Time runs short.
Both her and me.
Find what you need to fight this evil, to free our ancestors, and to protect our dreams.
Wait, have fun with what? I'm lost. Doop.
I'll keep an eye on the TV. I'm sure there'll be something good on, sooner or later.
All it is static, dude. Static. Woohoo. I'm a little... Whoa. Yeah. Inhale smoke from the fire! Possibly go wrong. Whoa. Find the portal to the afterlife. Whoa, guys. What does it say? Magical smoke from the fire infuses you with the ability to see into the spirit world. Hey, guys. I can see into the spirit world. And so this is a perfect time for me to go to a graveyard. What could possibly go wrong, guys? Hello, portal. Enter the portal. Bye, guys. Haha. Alright. I'm checking. Okay, so at least with regards to my fiance's watching the stream, it looks like I'm not that far off insofar as my ¿Cómo se dice? Delay. There we go. Find out what torments the ancestors. It's that douchebag. Oh, right. This is the thing where, like, everything comes at me. I want to just... There we go. Ah! Hi, guys! Your ancestors, right? So we should be friends, right? Right? No, don't kill me! I think I want to lower that even more. There we go. Can I eat tacos in the afterlife? Yes, I can. That was an important question. Ah! There we go. Oh, you! Hi. Oh my god. Oh, the poor CDC guys have no fucking clue. They're like, what is going on? I was just a CDC person, and then, like, oh no, these aren't the CDC people. These are the ancestors. It's just from far, it actually looked like the CDC outfits. That was awkward. Anyway, I totally did not just mistake, random, like, First Nation people with the CDC in, like, hazmat suits. Yeah, there we go. Totally mistook traditional leathers for hazmat suits. That's how that works. Hi guys! You wanna be friends? No? Maybe? Ah! Okay. I'll be honest, this was, okay, so, back in the day, which you remember as well, as you were, like, pointing out some of the stuff, like, you remember how, like, we didn't always see the entire movie, even if we watched the movie a bunch of times, because, like, unless we had it on VHS, it was, we were at the mercy of, like, the stations playing it. So Ferris Bueller was a movie I liked, but I didn't own it. So I was pretty much at the mercy of the TV stations. And so I didn't always see it. I didn't see it that often. There's a lot of the movie I don't remember, to be honest. Firestarter I didn't have, but I was upset. Actually, that's one of the ways, like, so insofar as movies that, the ones that were, like, quote, formative for me, one of the ways that I know is because every time we used to get the TV guide, remember that thing? Every time we got the TV guide, I would go and check the movie listings for that month or that week or whatever. And I always check for Firestarter. I had Labyrinth, so I didn't need that, and I had Neverending Story, so I didn't need that. But I had Firestarter, and Goonies, and a couple of others. But yeah. Ferris Bueller didn't really, I don't think that made that list. But I would also check the entire month's, like, schedule for stuff, so then I would, like, be like, oh, it's going to give, you know, Lost Boys this month, or something like that. Yeah, so there is, I'll be honest, there is to some degree a kind of nostalgic, oh, I miss that feeling I have about doing stuff like that. You know? But then when it comes down to it, I don't watch anything on TV and I just stream it. So as much as I'm like, man, I miss the days I used to sit around and, like, read stuff and be like, oh, what's it giving this month? And kind of, like, be kind of limited to what was going to be on the air. you know, to kind of like create almost this random element, I have no patience for it. Or else I would actually do that still, as opposed to be like, yeah, I really like this show, but I'm 100% gonna wait until Netflix has it. I'll wait an entire season. I don't care. Or Hulu, or whatever. And then at this point now, I watch a lot of stuff, like a lot of international TV, so like I can't watch some of it anyway. Also, when I used to like rent stuff from Blockbuster Video and all of that. I'm not gonna like admit too much. I am gonna say that as a kid, my family did have 2 VCRs, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah. Hello, ¿dónde está? He's somewhere around here, but I can't see him. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, how are you? Do we want to be friends? No? He's like, stop following me around! Why is he so easy to kill, though? This one's going straight to Zern. He's adamant that there's an unreological element to the darkness we're dealing with here. There are certainly grades of nightmares and restlessness. Popping in extra Lunesta works for me, but apparently not for everyone. Your stroll through La La Land has some very positive effects on the ground. I'm going to assume there's a direct correlation between increasingly stable energy readings and you're not being completely useless. High five. Yay! But, like, can I leave? Oh, like a complete loop around. I'm just gonna live here now, guys. Whee! Yes, I want to travel to Blue Mountain. Also, my first high school library had, like, tapes you can borrow, so that was good, too. Alright, activate the wards in Kingsmith Town. Let's go! Whoa, how dramatic. I can't see me. That was good. Okay. There was a movie I wanted to see for like years. I only saw it when I reached adulthood, which is a movie called Dreamscape. Another one was Near Dark. Was it Near Dark? I don't know if Near Dark, but so I'm gonna toss that one to the side for a bit. Nightbreed. Back over here. Alright, let's see. Over there. So, let's just jump all the way across there. Ah! rotors weren't even going. That's not something you ever want to see in the sky. A helicopter whose rotors aren't moving. Ever. That's like nightmare fuel. As in, I literally have nightmares involving helicopters, actually. Yeah. Do. Broken altar? Fuck! Let's fix it! Everything's bloody! Defend the wards. Okay, but... okay, undying thing. Ah, there we go. Hi guys, wow! You're gonna just explode over everything though. It's a little hard for me to protect it. Let's see how the undying things look. Okay. Interesting. How come there are no valid targets in range? There are definitely valid targets in range. Oh, those were all my friends. Kind of interesting because I don't know if it's because of my settings or whatever, but like it's even hard for me to make out the Oh, stop it! Get off my wardstone! Holy crap! Am I able to heal the wardstone? No? Maybe? Maybe? No, get over here! No! No! Actually, don't get over here! This is a bad place. Stay away from this. This is important. My wardstone. Don't hurt it. No, don't touch. Ooh, it actually healed a little, or that was just me moving? That was just me moving. Sad, sad face. What the hell? No, no, stay away from the weak ward. No, 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 no. Don't be a dick. Thank you. Don't be that guy. Hello, Commander. Yay. Score. All right. Next up, Savage Coast. Control T or Shift T? Like TT? Huh. Should consider that. Oh my god, it's green! Oh, it's red again, never mind. I was so happy for a moment. So happy. And then it went red again. Oh, hello the collector. How about I collect your blood and soul and life? And where are you anyway? What the hell? You're supposed to be like huge and shit. Where are you? Why are you not on the map? Why are you in the big map, not the... Oh. Okay. You just go the entire wrong way. Oh, he's all the way up there? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Collector, sir, can you please come downstairs? There's a bee who would like to meet with you. Sir? Sir? Ah. Got a new animal. Well, that's something. Is there a way for me to get up, though? Like... Ah! Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine! I'm fine! I didn't just get absolutely 100% fucking terrified. I'm fine. It didn't happen. Okay. Alright. Clearly this is not the entrance. Of course, anywhere in there might have been the entrance, too, so... Let's try that again. Watch this also be lair. And I'll be like, ah! Ah! Yep. This is also lair. No! Nope, this is a bad place. This is a bad place. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shit. Bye. I'm fine. 100% okay. No one saw that. Except everyone did. Alright, that will not be how I'm getting to there. There's gotta be a different way up that mountain. And yes, that intonation was directly borrowing from Labyrinth. If we climb this mountain, Cerdidimus fighting Ludo. Yeah. No, I don't like... I don't want to go there. That's not how I want to get here. Shh. I'm pretty sure that's also death in a can. Yes. Yes, it is. See? All of that's death in a can. Ooh! Hello! Nope. It looked like it. It truly for a second looked like something I could turn into a 2-jump like path. Nope. Okay. I may have to accept that I have no clue how to get up there. And just give up for now. Alright. So now, where is the thing I want? I was at 666 meters away. Oh, wrong thing.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Ah, yes. Okay, fine. Where are the dead? Hi, guys! Can we actually... There we go. Hello! Hello! Hello. Why are you still alive? See, your friends were polite. They died when they were told to. Thank you for your contribution and efforts to cleansing this area. I should probably have, like... Yeah. Oh, that's over there. Am I still fighting? Let's see. Slightly faster. Actually, slightly faster if I actually go through the school instead of trying to, like, deal with the brick wall. Hi guys, bye guys. Bye. 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 Now I need to figure out where the hole in the wall is. The literal hole in the wall. Oh, there it is. That's not a hole in the wall. It's the actual proper gate. Bye. Do 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 do. Pretty. No, but really, it's pretty. I like how they do the, like, sun collecting through things effect. Alright, am I in combat? No, we're good. Who's my active pet? Oh, my kitty Wraith. Alright. My kitties are out in the forest tonight. Hey guys, what's up? More Undying Thanes. Wow. Ah, that's a lot of you. Okay, so far, so good. Ah! I can tell where they're coming from. Making my favorite annoying noise. Oh, those are like the... Those are the constructs from the school in this case. Interesting. Because before it was the other things, and now we have Akab coming. What the hell? What? Oh, by the way, the other cache is no longer here. So now it's all future tech. Except that I still have 40 or something of those. When I saw the announcement, I was like, oh, I should buy some from the vendor. Like, I was like, I don't spend a lot on anything anyway. I can just, like, buy them from familiars. There we go. I could just buy them off of the guy and just ignore spending money on anything for an extended period. But nope, I waited a bit too long, and so yeah, it actually nope, and nope. All right, big thing yet? Ooh, no. It looked dramatic for a second, so I was hoping it would be the big thing. Not yet. Oh, 150. Did you get the whatchamacallit, the outfit yet? I mean, there's also the other good prize from it, which, you know, I'd also like, but much like when I'm playing DFO, it's all about the outfits. So, did you get the outfit yet? There's a lot of useful stuff I got out of it. I mean, I'm pretty tricked out because of it. Hello, Beast of Corruption. Can we be friends? No. You never want to be friends with me. I even Facebook stalked you in the afterlife, and you still don't want to be friends with me. Wait, that might have something to do with it. Remember, kids, that's not how you make friends. Ah. Are you full on are you fully free, or do you have a patron account or the like? Blue Mountain time. You know, we could have actually done this in the reverse order, and then we wouldn't be traveling through weird traversing whatevers. No. Why would I want this one to close first? The other one. Ah, okay. So what happened was when it had the other version of the game, when it was the Secret World, you could, at least early on, get a permanent account. And like straight out of the beta, I enjoyed the beta so much that I went directly to a lifetime account, a lifetime sub. It was expensive, but I got well more than it just through the benefits from it. Among other things, I didn't have to buy any of the issues, if I remember correctly. There were a number of benefits that I got out of it that basically made it so it was well worth it. And even now, because that means I have a permanent patron status, I get a key every day. So, I mean, it's one key, so I'm always going to have chests that I haven't opened. But I'm looking at it and seeing how I can try to twist things around so I can get those bars, those Aurum bars, for which is funny. Let me reread that, because I'm pretty sure that literally is yeah, Aurum bars, huh? That those are called. Yeah, Aurum. That means gold, by the way. Just like silver is argentum. And sodium is Na because it was natrium. Natrium chloride. One of my friends from high school had brought that up because accidentally in class. Buying which from the auction house. Oh, these guys? Oh! So the ones that drop are not character bound. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy those before they become overpriced, which is probably a couple of days ago, actually. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The Aurum thing, I'm going to actually buy those as well. Hopefully that'll also allow me, because I want more keys, basically. That's what I want, more keys. I want Aurum. Lots and lots of Aurum. I want it high as the sky. I wanna be rich. Remember that song? So true. For me. I make no, oh, you know what? That's actually a good enough spot. I know it sounds super greedy, and it partially is. But also, if I were rich, I could do things, like buy a house for Mom. That'd be nice. Hey guys! Please don't be in the middle of a fucking lair. Oh no, I'm just gonna be around Wendigo. Hi guys. Sir? What? You? Where'd you come from? I wasn't even bothering you. Sir. That explains why those wouldn't stack. I was wondering why before. But yeah, I want to buy more of the hell ones just in case. Because I didn't get the, I haven't gotten the special one yet. The special one. I haven't gotten the outfits yet. And there's also something about weapons, but I didn't pay attention to whether or not it's an actual weapon that'll be useful in endgame, or if it was just a weapon mold. And I could probably check that right now, but like, by like right-clicking it, but I'm in the middle of something and also lazy. Mostly the lazy part. Because I was going to be like, oh, I can check that, but I'm lazy. And it wasn't actually until after I saw them coming this way that I was like, oh, right, and I'm also legitimately doing something else right now. That does mean, by the way, that I did completely forget what I was doing in the middle of this quest, which was like, oh, they're not attacking right now, so I guess I'm just not doing anything at all. So for those who are like new, and I mean like as in, I actually have pretty severe ADHD. It kind of results in some funny things sometimes too, which is stuff like loading up a game, waiting for the game to load. Took, what the hell? Oh, hello again. Took so long that I start up another game. I've done this. Like, it took too long for the game to load, so I'll start up a different game, forgetting, not because I was impatient, but I forgot that I loaded up the first game. Yeah. That happens. That is a thing that happens. It'll be something like, alright, I'll load up the Secret World. Hit play. Set it up. Woo! And then be like, what am I doing? Let me go play Guild Wars 2 or something like that. Then later on, DFO loads up and I'm like, oh, right. Not DFO, Secret World. There we go. Oh, this part. I don't know why that means that I want to do this, but it does. Ooh. Yes, I know that one is better than that one, but this one's just going to exist in order to eventually level up that one. Nope. Whatever. Alright. You're not here for that. You're here for this. Actually... to do 3 main missions, which I have only done 1. Wait, no. Okay, is that the entrance there to the holy site? Yeah, it's... or do they mean here? Okay, so it does actually... the Well of Our Forefathers. That is exactly where it's expecting me to go. So, we're good. You know, the first time I played through Blue Mountain, I had a really crappy, not even fully thaumaturge build. And, it was so much harder than it is this time around. And I can't tell if it's just also the changes in the game, which it is at least in part. The changes in how blood magic and fist works, or what. Oh, this part.
All these wasted years.
We all played a part. We all made mistakes. The only thing that matters now is that we repair the damage we've caused before it destroys our chance for a future.
What? I thought we already fixed it. Well, not we as much as...
Your mother is right, Kyra. Yes, the wards are working again, for now, but the sanctum of the mountain has already been breached. The enemy must be confronted. Thanks to you, we have one last chance. With the wards repaired and our family reunited, we might have the strength to fight him. But we do need your help. We are mortals while you are so much more. The sword our enemy carries is both a weapon and a key, and the source of all his power. When you last confronted him, you were no match for him. This time, you will go with the power of all the ages. The wells of our forefathers have been filled, and you will drink from them.
Just think of it as an elixir. It's perfectly safe, I think.
We will channel the spirits of our ancestors to guide you, and the thunder of the gods from the north to still the black waters. You will wield this power, and the world will tremble beneath your feet. But be quick. Such magic won't last, and we only have one opportunity to right our wrongs. Both the people of the dawn and the people of tomorrow pray for your success.
Go team! Sorry, Mom, but it really was one of those go team moments.
Whatevs. She was totally right. Go team. Also, the hell? It seems like this just like doesn't last. It was like 30 minutes and then it's like, it's gone. It's not removed when you die, it just disappears randomly. Anyway. So, oh, what was it? It was perfectly safe. I forgot what I was gonna say. There was some stuff I was gonna say about like some comments I was gonna make, but I didn't. It's like not as much as, oh yeah, just like sit there and telling me to go drink, whatever. Okay, nope, no, wrong way. I clearly got lost in a miniature like cave thingy. Guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but like, the hell am I supposed to go? There's like, okay. Right into a wall. Oh, insofar as like, that, I meant like, changes in how blood works, because blood used to work somewhat differently before, and on top of that, because I used to actually have blood as well. No. Okay, is anyone seeing a path that I am not? Does this like go to the deep shaft? Oh! They mean in the mine, don't they? Don't they? I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside. And then I'm gonna see if I have to go back inside or go somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Okay. I hate that place! I 100% hate that place. Alright. That also means... Yeah. Exactly because of that, little guy. It also means you guys don't get to come along. Where are you? Which one are you? That one? Summon? Or unsummon? Did you properly unsummon or what? Good. Alright. Whoa! Oh, okay, he's not that big a deal. It's just fucking huge. Can I have one of these? Nope. Wait. Yes. Meh. I wanna go, guys. I hate it here. Now, I technically have the power of the ancients. But is that even active here? No, not really. Alright. Where are you? Yeah, you're over there. You go do your thing for a bit. Keep going. I'll still die if you come. Wow, threefold 666, huh? That's some. Zoom. Ah, well, welcome back from the store. In any case, try not to do that. Bye. Go to the deep shaft. I hate it here. Actually, I don't mind this part as much. I mean, it's not a great place to be. But I can kill whatever's here, so that's good. Doo-doo-doo. Yep. Okay, so, oh wait, that's a massive spoiler. Anyway, at some point, there's this whole sequence, and there's something, whatever. I'm not sure. I think that's how that happened, and it totally was exactly how it happened. Hello, Beaumont. Whoa, okay, yes, there's the other ones, they're the other Beaumonts, but I can't see them, so that's not good. I don't remember the mechanics of this fight, to be honest, so forgive me while I completely die and screw it up a couple of times. Let me just stop that part, I say, and then immediately regret that because, whoops. Not going as what I want it to, but okay. Why is none of this going? Alright, you. Okay, get rid of you. Die. Thank you. No, 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 this is bad. I remember not liking that. I'm suspecting Loki, but I honestly... Oh, hello, guys. Die, 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 die. Alright. There we go. Well, that didn't work out for me.
Come on. Kathleen. Thank you, Mia. I knew you'd come through for me. There'll be a place at my table when I've taken back...
Come through for you? Do you have any idea who I am? Or who I am about to become?
Don't touch that! It's not for you. You have no fucking idea what you're messing with.
Funny. I was gonna tell you the same thing. I just hope you understand, Beaumont. It's not you. It's me.
You know, if he had not completely insulted her and called her completely clueless and all of that, he might not have been dealing with that problem. So I'm just sitting here amused. It's like, okay. I mean, she's gonna be a problem too, but yeah. Okay, if I remember correctly, this is one of the things where we have to make the right choices. Anyway, so let's see some notes.
Det føltes hverken som papir eller tekstil under fingrene. Det var glatt og sterkt og tålte både vann og ild. Roald, sa Belmont. Han virket unormalt spent og opphisset, mens han pekte midt på kartet hvor porten sto. Vi nær inngangen. Når stormen løyer, burde vi være der innen et par timer. Det der vår reise virkelig begynner.
Alright. It felt like no paper or textile known to man. Instead, it was slick and durable, susceptible neither to water nor fire. Roald, Belmont said excitedly, and pointed to the center of the map where the gate stood. We are near the entrance. When the storm lifts, we should be there within hours. Then our journey truly begins. Excuse me.
Det tok 2 hele dager før himmelen lysnet, og vi på ny kunne krabbe ut av teltene våre. Jeg kjente meg rastløs og klar for den siste anstrengelsen før det endelige mål. Klokken var rett over 12 da vi begynte vår ferd ned i juvet. Glatt is og skarpe steiner gjorde turen utmattende og farlig. Vi måtte ta oss skiene, så vi kunne sikre sledene. Men halvveis ned var vi nødt til å forlate hunden med Hassel og Bjåland, og fortsette med bare sekkene på ryggen. Presterud, Belmont, meg selv og de tibetanske sherpaene la dagslyset bak oss og gikk dypere ned i isen. Efter hvert som mørket omringet oss, måtte vi måle hvert skritt med stor møye. En liten feil, og vi ville skli ned i den sikre døden.
All right. Let's put Twitch Check back on. We had removed our skins in order to support the sleds, but at the halfway point we were forced to abandon the sleds and the dogs with Hassel and Bjaland, and continue with only the rucksacks on our backs. The Tibetan Sherpas, Prestrid, Belmont, and myself, proceeded to descend further into the icy depths, leaving daylight behind. It was slow going and the terrain treacherous. As darkness encroached upon us, we had to judge every step with caution, so as not to slip and fall to a crushing death. And yes, I am going to play all of these, because you don't have access to this particular instance without the quest, so...
Ved juvet på den tredje dagen. En fryktelig storm raste fra nord med tykk sne og sterk vind. Vi slo leir ved kanten og ventet på bedre vær. Den samme kvelden ba jeg Niklas vise meg kart igjen, og han lot meg se det. På ny var det de fremmede tegnene, klare linjene og levende fargene som slo meg sterkest, i tillegg til den merkelige teksturen på det eldgamle pergamentet.
Pergamenta? Upon the crevice on the third day, a blinding blizzard raged from the north and there was heavy snow and wind. We set up camp at the edge to wait out the foul weather. That evening, I asked Nicholas to see the map again, and he indulged me. As before, I was immediately struck by the alien lettering, the sharp print, and vivid colors, the strange texture of the ancient parchment. Yeah. There's a lot of these.
Jeg vred og kastet på meg hele natten, inntil Belmont rystet meg våken rett over 6 om morgenen. Efter at vi hadde spist, lot vi leiren stå og begynte vår ferd inn i juvet. Det var da vi så porten. Den var enorm. Minst 30 meter høy og 10 meter bred, skåret i en merkelig blå sten.
Blå sten. There we go. Strange blue stone. There we go. Anyway, I tossed and turned until Belmont roused me just past 6 o'clock in the morning. After eating from our rations, we left our camp and proceeded into the crevice. That is when we came upon the gale. It was massive, easily 30 meters tall and 10 wide. Oh, gate. I'm like, why? What do you mean 10 feet wide for a storm? Huh? No. That was when we came upon the gate. It was massive, easily 30 meters tall and 10 wide, carved from a strange blue stone.
Da vi nådde bunnen flere timer senere, var vi fullstendig utslitte, og vi slo leir øyeblikkelig, uten å utforske veien innover. Jeg sov dårlig den natten. Jeg hadde mareritt og hørte stemmer viske i natten. Akustikken der nede var trolsk og skremmende, og det flakkende lyset fra lampene våre kastet merkelige, ujevne skygger.
By the time we had reached the bottom hours later, we were all worn out. We set up camp immediately, without exploring the passageway leading forward. I did not sleep well that night. I had nightmares and heard phantom whispers. The acoustics of the crevice played tricks on my ears, and the flickering light of our lamps cast odd shadows. No, it's just that, evil. You're surrounded by evil.
Sherpaene var urolige og snakket høyt seg imellom. Belmont oversatte og fortalte meg at sherpaene umiddelbart hadde gjenkjent porten som noe fra deres egne fjell. Et ord gikk igjen og igjen. Shambhala.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, because like that's actually that shows up later on. Our Sherpas were agitated and chatted loudly amongst themselves. Belmont, translating, told me that they had recognized it immediately from their native mountains. One word in particular was repeated over and over again. Shambhala. Yes.
Come closer.
Pass. Bye.
Jesus, where am I? What is this place? It must be a memory.
Jeg legger denne journalen igjen ved teltbordet. Jeg tar med meg en annen inn i det ukjente. Om vi ikke kommer tilbake, vil dette dokumentet være det siste vitne til vår skjebne. Roald Amundsen, desember 1923.
Roald Amundsen. Okay. I plan to leave this journal behind with our tents. I will bring another journal with me into the unknown. If we do not return, this document shall bear witness to our fate. Roald Amundsen. December 1923. So what I was saying to her was, ma'am, you're walking up. There was no ramp, and you're walking up. Also, I don't know if you heard then, when the other thing was like, oh, come closer, I was like, pass, pass. Nope, pass. So some people, I'm going to point something out, escape the dream.
We can give you the world. Come, speak with us, and you'll see.
No. Okay, so I'm going to explain something once we get to it, because it is a mistake that happened early on. And it was also something that could have been solved by setting up a loop in one of the animations.
Your potential is being wasted by your puppet masters. Your future holds so much promise. We hate to see you held back by their narrow-mindedness. We are generous in giving to those who aspire to greatness. Don't let your talents be wasted. Don't accept any less than what you deserve.
Tempting, but nope. Green.
Stop whispering.
Light.
Look around. Witness the legacy of those who were brave and dared to dream. You can rise higher and reach further than they ever did, if you only accept our help and our gift to you. Some choose to be granted the gift of sight, to envision and recreate beauty. But beauty is hollow compared to true power.
Pietro Bembo. Here lies that famous Raphael, by whom nature feared to be conquered while he lived, and when he was dying, feared herself to die. Okay. Nice. Duly noted. Hello, sir.
Some choose to be granted the gift of language, to use words to seduce and change the world. But true power cannot be contained by words, and true power can shape the world to your will.
From the ice gulfs that gird his secret throne, bursting through these dark mountains like the flame of lightning through the tempest. Thou dost lie, thy giant brood of pines around thee clinging, children of elder time, in whose devotion the chainless winds still come and ever came. Chainless? Am I reading that right? Whew. Alright. Nice. Yeah, I do recommend. Oh. Hey, look, it's a car. Hey, Egypt! What's up?
Some choose to be made into figureheads, pale shadows of those who walk the true and enlightened path alongside us. Become the one who pulls the strings, not the puppet on the throne.
Is this supposed to be Hammurabi? And Marduk, the great lord, leader of his people, looked happily at the good deeds and steadfast mind of Cyrus, and ordered him to march to his own city of Babylon, set him on the road to Babylon, and went alongside him like a friend and companion. His teeming army, uncounted like water, flowing in a river, marched with him. What's in here? Nothing. Ha! Nice. I really feel like you need to have like spider emoji, Beldre. Like, that would be cool. Like a drawn one.
Some choose material wealth, mere shadows of true wealth, true power. You will have no need for paper and metal when you carry within you something much greater.
Like the power of the bees. And apparently the power of the filth. Citizen Kane, 1941. Like the pharaohs, Xanadu's landlord leaves many stones to mark his grave. Since the pyramids, Xanadu is the costliest monument a man has built to himself. I do know someone who would probably make, who would probably have made like a wonderful set. She used to stream. She doesn't stream anymore. I don't know if she still does her art. I haven't checked that out. Like, I haven't asked her. But she had these super incredibly fucking adorable bat emoticons for her chat.
Come,
they were great.
And we'll speak of your future. We are fascinated by you. We want to hear everything about you.
The joke's on you. My character doesn't talk ever. Okay. However, Beldre, I can find out. I mean, I don't know which context anyway it would be used. But, ooh, it's shiny, pretty shiny. Right. So, now, throughout this, we've been seeing these people come through. And they've been giving us clues, believe it or not. Or, well, they haven't yet. But a little bit. Clues directing us on how to do things here. Like, for example, 1. We clearly want to accidentally clip through that and completely ruin this very nice effect that was created. Let's do. Gaia engine, sweetness, blah blah blah. Escape the dream. Okay, I need to actually put stuff in. No! Sure, why not? Unlock. And as far as active abilities, more of this. Unlock. unlock, and then we'll get to this capstone, and then score! Alright, so, Gaia Machine. Basically. Woo! Trippy. Okay, so they've been trying to tempt us. Now, remember in the beginning, be mindful of the voices, blah, blah, blah. They corrupt, or they can, you know, set you free.
Good.
Yeah, so now we're presented with an option. Now, I bring this up because in the past, this has screwed some people over. They didn't know what the other option was.
Oh my god. That's Armand's. That means Nicholas must be here somewhere.
The time has come to accept our gift to you. We can give you everything. The world. You only have to choose to accept it.
Alright, so see, we can accept or reject the gift. So she opens the box, he runs off the cliff. A lot of people didn't notice him running off the cliff, and then once it's like accept or reject the gift, all they saw was this option.
Get away from me.
Yeah. I didn't, and I'm not going to again because I'm not rewriting my character. I didn't in the other one, and I'm not going to again, basically. But there you go. So this is how this worked. A lot of people, because they didn't see him run, possibly because they were looking at her, they didn't realize that this was the other option. To reject the gift. I feel that as much as some people were like, well, you should have been paying attention, I do feel that that entire problem where some people were confused and were sitting there trying to figure out how not to accept the gift and eventually just click the box would have been solved if perhaps one of the things that happened was that after certain amounts of time that sequence looped. And it would have been fitting, I think, also story-wise for it to repeat. And just so we're clear, Erehia did not accept it because she's noble. Erehia did not accept it because she's seen enough horror movies to be like, yeah, no. This person's swearing to break her free. And you're like, oh, those are your puppet masters. But there's nothing to indicate that the other stuff would not also be. So, insofar as an in-character decision, because she does kind of have a character to her and a background to her, the thing is that she kind of is looking at that and going, yeah, sure, you'll free me. Yes, that's how that'll work. All right. So, that was a bust. Fine, yeah, you nailed the big bad and you probably saved the world, or at least a small piece of it, so high five to you. But the sword would have been nice. Also, what the fuck with being AWOL? When I call, you pick up ASAP. Wrap up whatever you're doing on Solomon Island, I'm sure you have unfinished business, and then stop by my office. We'll touch base, share war stories, compare scars, whatever. KG. Yeah. I think a number of people got the good wings just because they were all like, sorry. But a number of people made that set of decisions because they were like, right, sure, you're looking out for me. That's exactly what you're doing. And this is in no way, shape, or form you trying to put your own claws into me. Nah. Why ever would that be? Actually, between the two, I think I should actually focus on this one because I'm gonna have to actually grab another one to do it. Oh, so you do the same thing where it's kind of like, or do you do like full RP, or is it more like what I was talking about where RP or no, you kind of have this idea, this concept for your character and you kind of try to stick to it? I've done both, but in general, but insofar as the Secret World, I haven't really done full RP with her.
Empowerment results.
I have with one of my other characters, but it was very, very short, actually. So that was the thing. Considering it, since it's 3 pips. Okay, so we're gonna go see Kirsten Geary at her office. And oh, I shouldn't actually be doing this because I need to actually do enough missions to... Hey, why are none of these teleport pads? Ah! There are a number of people who do the whole RP stuff. I can see if I can, point you in the right direction for it. I had another character in the Secret World, the original game, was Dragon, and he was more full-on RP. And then I had another like half RP, half not, like this one. I find, for me, I like both. I often tend towards I kind of tend towards half-assing it, I guess probably because I tend towards half-assing it. I half-ass everything. No, it depends. I would say I'm very like kind of like soft or semi-soft RP. Often. I have done like more like serious roleplay, but in Lotro I have some like more serious characters. But even then I spent a lot of time soloing anyway, so except for when I was hanging out with my kinnies. Ooh. For a sec, chat's gonna disappear because Kirsten may or may not have something to say to me. There's gonna be a number of cutscenes, if I remember correctly. And in this context, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious about it. Oh my god, I thought that was an enemy because I wasn't thinking. Woo! It's been a while. I'm like getting lost in the warehouse. And actually I shouldn't have because it's a straight line. I just didn't take it. No, it's not a straight line. Psst. Why am I being so, lost? What? Ooh, lore! Oh! No. Okay, so then, is that actually... I don't remember that being a thing. Oh, I'm getting tricked. Now I remember why. Doesn't mean I remember the path I'm supposed to actually take, but I'm remembering how I'm getting tricked. I like when I startle myself with my own abilities. That's fun. And go right into walls. I wish I could say I'd never done that in real life, but you know, that's fun too. Are you currently in New York? Thing is, Beldre was hoping we'd end up in the same instance. Doop. Ah, there we go. Yay! Cool. I'm also in New York in real life, but I'm pretty sure I'm not in the same instance with your character in that case. I hope. I sincerely hope.
Listen to me. Listen. Oh, stop crying. You are 40 years old. It takes hours to die from a gut shot like that. Literally hours. It's a total drag. So I'll call you later, okay? Okay, ciao ciao. Ugh, new recruits. No stomach for field work. Solid results out there. Not the results we were expecting, but we have entire departments all about adjusting expectations. Heads will roll, whatever. What's buried beneath that rock stays buried. No shit, it's a cosmic big deal, but forget all about it. Or you'll follow Beaumont into a secure treatment ward at Arkham State Hospital. And we don't go to Arkham. Super unsanitary. As for the one that got away, she won't get away far. We've got our best recruiters reaching out to her. The magic sword is a nice to have, but opportunism like that is priceless. And if little Cassandra doesn't play ball, we'll put her through questions and answers to figure out the whole Morning Light angle. It's a win-win. At least we've kept the factional status reasonably quo, although I'm a little curious about what the Orochi group is playing at. We do have strict non-compete spells in place, a lot of red tape and chilling effects, but I wouldn't put it past them to go behind our backs. Just like we're going behind theirs. Oh, you're an accessory now, incidentally. Executive summary? You did good work out there. High five. Really?
I tried to actually high five her. All right. Do. Yes. No, when I was saying that, I was actually referring more to my hoping that my being in New York City would not be in the same instance as your character, as that would imply I was in the secret world. And as fun as it is to play, unless you've swallowed a bee, I'm not sure how much you want to be there. And just sit there at like beehives trying to inhale entire beehives in the hopes of not dying. And incidentally, that would probably result in the opposite effect. So that's fun. Speaking of question and answers, good times about to happen. Bonk. Where the fuck did my leg go? Most likely, yeah, wrong type of bee. Also, my leg went somewhere. I figure out where I am and why. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, I guess that's not what. Okay. Yes, wrong type of bee. I'm just gonna let that stay. What I'm gonna do is a couple of things with it real quickly. 1 20 so 240. Oh, there we go. No, that's not what I wanted to type. No, that's not what I wanted to type. Yes, I can touch type, definitely. Alright. And that's gonna redraw itself. Yeah. Okay. No! Go away. Okay. Now I'm gonna hide it again anyway. Because of course I am. She looks like the sheriff from Kingsman.
Do you know what that means?
No, you don't. You have absolutely no idea what that means. Today we'll be doing questions, but we will skip the answers. We know the answers. Miss Geary already debriefed you. There's no need for repetition. How would you rate your performance? Don't answer that. Didn't I tell you? We already know. Bottom line, you failed. Lucky for you, so did everyone else, which makes it hard to establish a cutoff point. Geary's job is to make you feel special, to make you deliver. Ours is to simply evaluate. We look at facts. The facts concern us. Your loyalty concerns us. We have questions, but your answers are irrelevant. Frankly, actions speak louder than words. The sword isn't the only relic of note to go off the radar lately. It's an epidemic. Occult weapons, ancient technology, dangerous artifacts, an alarming amount of it ending up in the wrong hands, i.e., not ours. The Phoenicians are involved. Also, these people. No one quite knows what to make of them. We're filing it under TBD. And then there's the Arachi group. We know exactly what to make of the Arachi group. They may appear to be on our side, but they are not. They are dangerous, they have ambitions. And like us, they have eyes and ears everywhere. Everywhere. I'm gonna tell you exactly what that means. It means we're paying attention, all the time. To you, to everyone else. Q&A isn't just me. It isn't even us. It's all of you. Vigilance is important. If you want to avoid seeing this room again, you will learn to be vigilant. This went well.
I guess so, ma'am. Read the report that was left behind. Inspect personnel file. Illuminati identification report. I'm not going to read that whole thing. Aaron Mahler, acquisitions department list. Alexander Amanar, male, account balance 500, credit 5. Inconsistent cash flow on acquisitions. Compromised, internal investigation necessary. Code 9301. Oh, I think I know where I'm going. Heather M. King, drinking problem. Cash flow inconsistent. She has more money than him, though no credit. Carlos J. Salazar, drug habit. Do we control the supply? $40. 300 something credit. All right. Leave via the elevator. Right. Okay, fine. I'm going down the stairs. Like someone who's not a bee. Alright, let's look at this again. ID number 405. There's 406 and 406. Interesting. Why are these two both 406? Hello, ma'am. 405. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay. Let's look around things more carefully. Please tell me it's not the big code. Alright, why can't you let me close up on things more? Alright. Adjustment department list, account number. Huh. So 405, 406, 406, Illuminati, 5, 5. 160. 2346. We'll learn to be vigilant. Huh? I wish I could scroll in. Ah! Oh, bah! I'm not very vigilant. I'm looking at all the other numbers, and right here, highlighted and everything, code 9101. That was sad. As an Illuminati, I was a disappointment just there. And also someone who likes investigation missions. Find the office of the agent under suspicion. Hi, guys. Hello. Learn what you can from the agent's laptop. Is that broken or quirky? Looks like it's quirky. Yeah. Inspect phone. I guess first this, though. Hello. Screw it. Hello, phone. Leona, need anything? Passing by store. No, I'm good. Oh, wait. We need some ice. We'll pick that up. Making dinner tonight, so don't snack. XXX. Inspect papers. Gotham Veterinary Clinic. Kirsten, K9. 8 years. Did he name a Shih Tzu Kirsten? 8 years and 2 months old. Shih Tzu, black and white. Examination. Medical waste fee. Patient weight. Heartworm, anaplasm. Blah, 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 blah. Bill total 148. User bin. Hi, you are using GHOST for inappropriate access to a fellow employee workstation. Your activity log has been forwarded to Q&A. Proceed with access attempt? Message from sysadmin Cassini. Hello, Cassini. Sure, why the hell not? This will probably end poorly for me. Please enter your password to proceed. There we go. Welcome, Mr. Aminar. You have 3 new emails. Of course it was his dog. Memo, new recruits. Memo, how not to disappear. Another delivery. Attention, the management has begun a new recruitment drive. You may see strangers wandering the labyrinth, often displaying a lack of fashion and the blank stare of cattle. If you see them wandering blindly, escort them to Kirsten Geary or Charles Zern immediately. These dull-eyed, slack-jawed recruits are the wave of the future. They are the shock troops in our battle against the darkness. How not to disappear. Do you remember old Jim, who used to work in the cafeteria? What about Marjorie, with the silly laugh, who used to work in accounting? No, you don't. Remember, if your coworkers do not show up for work, report them. If your coworkers do not show up for several days, forget them. They never existed. And how not to disappear. And another delivery. We need to meet. Yes. We need to meet. The courier service is still in effect. The white truck waits near the subway station. Get inside for a ride to the warehouse. I have a shipment out of Egypt that might be exactly what your people are looking for. Find a delivery truck and investigate it. I like that they gave us 2 options for the password. Well, He went and technically chose the option that at least is not his girlfriend. Or daughter, or roommate, or whatever. Alright. Find the delivery truck and investigate it. I'm pretty sure I know what my next mission setup is going to be. Hello, you're not who I want anyway, so screw
All
you.
on-call editors, a news broadcast requires adjustment.
A news broadcast requires adjustment. That kind of power. For the low, low price of a chip. In you. What could possibly go wrong? Oh my god. Speaking of what could possibly go wrong. I remember this place. It's coming up. By the subway, which means I'm going to the not subway. Correctly. There's a couple of things. There's one of two places I could be going. I'm not sure which at the moment. Hello. Hello, legend. You're not what I wanted. Or are you? Ah! Hey! No! Hello! That happened. I'm not exactly subtle. I have glowing eyes and giant horns. Hello. This seems different to me. I thought I knew what was up, but I actually don't now. Okay, so they kind of want me to do this, yeah? I think they do. I hope they do, because I just did it. And if it wasn't what they wanted, oops. I so remember one of these things where we're going through a warehouse and there are all of these Egyptian thingies and they attacked out of boxes, so I'm a little on edge. Not gonna lie. I might have made a mistake somewhere in this mess. Just letting everyone know. Oh, okay. Can at least undo that one. Assuming it was one. But I am so totally trying to remain calm, but no lie, I am kind of incredibly unnerved. Because I don't know what and where and what. There's this feeling of like some shit's gonna happen, but I don't know what, so tension. Yes. Okay. Hello. Okay, yeah, mummy cases. I feel that this is where we're gonna have this issue. Oh look. Oh look. They gave us an animal well. And oh look. Yeah. This is gonna end poorly.
This is a Labyrinth speaking. Please report to Light Blue.
Yep, everything's gonna explode at me now. Ah, shit. Egyptian dispatcher. Okay, that's not good. Okay. If I remember correctly, I did this way once as well and regretted it then too because I did it entirely wrong. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I wanted to do this the sensible way. I'm gonna try it actually fighting. Because yeah, I'm not exactly going to do that. And also can't help but notice that this needs fixing. Yeah. Did I actually do it or no? Oh. So the other thing before was because okay. Does that way. That's how to do it. Bye. Yes, I want to travel to New York. No, I want to hang out here with all the mummies trying to kill me and Egyptian assassins, which are also mummies. I'm not really sure they can call themselves assassins anymore. Like, who's paying them? Unemployed assassins. They're between gigs. Maybe I shouldn't be judgmental, you know. Seeing as I'm not working right now. Well, actually, not entirely true. I'm just not getting paid. Alright, just in case. Doop. Hey, I did that wrong. There we go. Clonk right into the wall. I just finished doing this and messing up, and now I got lost with all of this again. See? Go me. Alright, it's this way, isn't it?
Pretty sure that girl had like
no.
actual wings.
But like this way and then this way. Yes! I can do this! Egypt time!
You didn't get the memo?
Be aware that security codes have been updated.
And this is where we get to kind of officially meet Cassini. Yay.
Have you tried turning it off and on? No? Then please kill yourself. Yo, I'm the sysadmin. I've been tracking you since that unauthorized email access. Strike one. Is the agent dead? Out there, I mean? In the system, his mistakes will live forever, like stains under blacklight. Dirty digital fingerprints all across the world. Seriously, do these people even understand how technology works? Everything is recorded. Nothing is deniable. We know your entire life story. It's chill, though. My job isn't in the details. Your weird-ass preoccupations are totally your own thing. Can you not try to make eye contact? I also do numbers, data. I ran all those shipping numbers you saw, which, FYI, takes longer than it does in the movies. Yeah, Egypt. I bet you twigged when you got jacked by mummies. Gold star. But check out all this activity in and out of the desert. Let's say half of them are dummy shipments to throw off anyone with too much time and satellite access. That still leaves a lot. And what's weird is that this Egyptian mafia, the kingdom, are super anal about export control. As our rogue trader found out. Do you still have his chip? No shit. Well, I know where Geary's sending you next.
Likewise.
You know where to find me. Extension 013.
I want to play with some of these because they're fun. Hello.
Tell you a little about myself? No way. I've data scraped enough matchmaking sites to know where that leads. Anyway, I'm busy tonight. Security review, compiling, benzodiazepines on the rocks. Yeah, the secret world, with more major air quotes around the secret every day. I was already over it. If you want to see the most fucked up things ever, just go online. Real talk, don't act like I haven't got access to all your chat logs.
This is awkward, ma'am.
Because we grew up alongside the internet. We were the first desensitized generation with our machine God-given ability to see everything wrong with the world all of the time. Even back in the 1980s, the Illuminati had predicted the internet would change everything.
It's a bit late.
Not just gonzo conspiracy theorists being able to barf all over Usenet, but that in 30 years anyone could record an exorcism on their mobile phone and upload it to YouTube. No more secrets. So they had to control it. They planned out the networks like bonsai. A nip here, a tuck there, always a backdoor access. Blowing, then pricking the .com bubble, for which I am super thankful because it was a really shitty gig. And we have the kill switch for the whole thing. In case of emergency, break world.
Yeah, I could actually attest to some of the same. Insofar as the whole .com
know where
thing.
the party's at. It's underground, and no, I can't spoof you through the security gates if you don't already have clearance. When you were headhunted, did they run that whole work hard, play hard spiel? Exactly. So because we choose the young and hungry, new hires always see this gig as slam dunking a few deals, getting loaded, and dancing badly to those rap videos we seed with all-seeing eye imagery. Don't get me wrong, it's not like that doesn't happen. They call it team building. Or sometimes team building means waterboarding, just to keep agents guessing. You really want to make the VIP list at the pyramid? I recommend finding something that makes people afraid of you, then getting really good at it. My talent is having admin-level access to all the board members' hard drives. Basically what I'm saying is no one even invites me out anymore. It sucks ass.
I love Cassini. Let's see.
Oh, I love these guys. Really fun from a predictive security perspective, trying to guess what they'll come up with next, if even their agents don't know. They've always gone hard on the secret part of secret society. I wouldn't call them really web-facing, but they're pros, naturals, at weaponizing the internet. See, Back when the information was precious and traveled slowly, the dragon worked silently. Now we have so many sources that can be triggered immediately. They can be as loud as they like in the information chaos. The world being how it is and people being how they are, it just takes one scare gone viral, one tweet to set it off. In the hysteria of heightened awareness, our chances of isolating the event that's actually happening are like zip. So, we become as paranoid as those numerology conspiracy nuts who think math is an Illuminati plot, and we jump at everything that goes wrong. Sometimes it really was the dragon. Sometimes your day just sucked. Lose, lose.
Alright, as much as I'd like to continue with Cassini's observations, which I 100% adore, yeah, it's only so much, it's only so streamable after a point. But yeah, Cassini is one of my fave characters, actually.
You can have 2 minutes or 5 minutes. In summary, plenty of room for improvement. Now, it's time for you to leave and time for me to chat with one of our rising stars. Ciao, ciao. Well, I don't expect to see him again. We're making a few cuts. Exciting news! You're going to Egypt. Well, exciting if you're into all beach and no sea. I prefer the Mojave. The smell of the firing range, peyote, shallow graves. But enough about my childhood. Africa hasn't been a key action area for us since the 14th century BC. Now our sources say something big is going down in the desert. A real game changer. New England is so last week. The catch is that we'll have to work with Venice. The council used to run the show, back when the Earth was flat and the sun revolved around Europe. These days they're all about being neutral observers, getting in the way of a good old-fashioned honor system. But until we find a way to speed up their slow descent into the ocean, it pays to use and abuse them. We scratch their back, they crack down harder on the Templars. It's a public service. The modern world is so over big swords and bad teeth. Hook up with the Venice envoy. Make nice. Find out what they know. If you have to make a mess, make sure you don't spill any on the Orochi group. They've been making a lot of noise about New England, and word is that their Egyptian operation has been compromised. They're likely to pin it on us if push comes to shove. I tell Orochi to go fuck themselves, but you know how it goes. They're the world's biggest transmedia conglomerate. Setting up a video conference regarding self-fucking would take forever. Time for my next o'clock. Don't worry, you're not on my cut list. Yet. Ciao, ciao.
I was saying, yes. So much snark. And also apparently so much peyote. Good times. But yeah. Also, I don't know whether or not it was muted at the time, but what I was saying with the regards to the shirt, I really, yes, Sonic Youth. No! Come back! Come back! Lure! Lure. There we go. Wait. I want his eyes! Anyway. Just randomly walk up to someone and be like, I want your eyes! Hi! That's not weird, right? Maybe a little weird. Sure it was not muted. Last chat. Which part? I was muted for the part with Kirsten Geary, and I started talking afterwards. I didn't actually comment that much during it anyway. If at all. Okay, actually I'm like, wait. Nope. Contamination detected. Access denied. Public raids. Deep Agartha. To Egypt. Wing! Whole new place. Oh wait, there's only 2? Huh. Wait, what's all this? I don't know if they have a price tag on his, like, thingy. Here, what is the thingy? Alright. 1254. So it's 1254 here. I think I'm gonna make my way to town and then go from there. It might be time. We'll see. Because I did start late, and then part of the stream got interrupted because of the other stuff, so I might want a bit more. So you're a bit over. Which time zone is that? Is that the one that's the same as, is that Pacific? I'm currently downloading missing data. Give me the data in the first place. This process might take a long time. If you're using a minimum client to download the full client. What? Huh? Okay. Oh, so yeah. So I was in that time zone for a bit. Yeah. When I was in LA. No, I don't want to travel to Agartha. I just got here. When I was in LA for KCON. Plong. Really? You're gonna give me the crappy text? Unless that makes sense. Questions and answers are such douches. Let's go find the lady, the very nice lady. Hello, ma'am.
Are you bringing us reinforcements today? We could use reinforcements. We have already lost the outskirts of Almaraya. The town itself cannot be allowed to fall. This is why we are here. We are the Maria, young warriors of an old land. The Black Land. A land of old religions, old enemies. Ask the desert what it remembers. It is merely an expression.
Boss, these plans...
I know it is different from the stories. When the stories were written, no one had machine guns.
I was just saying I spilled coffee on it and needed a replacement.
Egypt's strength is its people. Time and time again, when their voices are silenced, they raise up their fists. The cult of Aten, they fear the people. So with poison words and drugs, they empty men's souls to join their uprising. An uprising that spites freedom, leaves only mindless slaves. Slaves to a great enemy who hates all things. This is his homeland. They are preparing it for his return. We fight, but every day there are more Aten as slaves. Too many. Soon. More than we can handle, without resorting to extremes. This started as a guerrilla war, but now it is open war between the Maria and our ancient enemy.
So, a couple notes about the textures. One, it was nice of the apple to, well, that wasn't even just the texture. The model of the apple didn't pop in until later. And two, it's nice of, it seems like the lashes problem's happening again. Ooh, lower. When I actually complete a lore entry, I'll actually read it, but, yeah. Let's go right into that wall. So the first time I came here, the other thing that's fun, yeah, I do have many, many bags to, like, throw open. The thing is, it doesn't weigh anything. I could just do that and be like, yeah, done. Ooh. Sorry, I actually just got super excited because I love this song. Alright, that was the other reason I was doing it that way. Because I need to do 2 more of these before the next one can count. I would like to have my voice back properly. I think I blew something up because he just blew. Ma'am, thank you. Oh, he's over here. Hey guys. So when I first got into this zone, I actually mistook a lot of the cultists as other players because I was so used to the enemies moving funny. That's actually the issue. I realized after the fact that, like, I still need to do main missions, which I hadn't because I was focusing on doing story missions. So now that I'm here, I'm going to be doing some more main missions. I mean, yeah. Rude. I'll turn you into my blood food. Yes. Okay. Okay, how about that? More tacos. But yeah, I just have to do 2 more main missions. Oh wait, are those guys the annoying ones? Oh look! Jeez, he's fucking tall! It's a giant, guys! It kind of makes sense for the zombies, but the giant cultist is a little weird. Holy crap. Like, it made sense for the zombies and the drug and the other things that I suddenly forgot the words for. Oh. I don't want to die. Nope. Why are you? Tunk, tunk. Blood. All the blood magic. There we go. Oops. Yes, let me go turn on the flashlight. That's what I wanted to do. Where are you? Okay. First, let me deal with all of your little friends. All of them at once. Leaving is hard to do. Yeah, that was actually a really quick... Hello, sir. Please don't kill me. But, like, look at him! I feel like I'm fighting a Norn in Guild War 2. There we go. Go to the Eastern Bridge. Ah, yes. I remember.
Festivity in the streets in the desert.
Nope. Ooh, that was nice. That was a nice heal on that one. Foot.
Additional assignment received.
Again, the giant cultist. Hi. I currently can't talk for a second. Give me a moment. But look at this dude, though. I wonder how many friends he'll bring if I shoot him. I think I'm gonna find out. Let's find out together, guys.
Raise my arms up. I praise your holy appearance.
Huh? That's I need to do 3 main missions. But yeah, these guys, these are the ones that are the skulls on the map. They each are kind of like achievements associated with them. Oh, I should have paid attention to the fact that he was casting. Instead, I chose to pay attention to the fact that I still don't have my voice. Oh, gonna punch me. Haha! Tacos! Alright. Clear the eastern suburbs of cultists. Hello, sir! That was nice. One. I can't hit those guys. Because the thing about those guys is they'll knock me down, if I remember correctly. They'll just be like, whoop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Look at that one person trying to avoid getting killed with the rest of his friends. Clever bastard. Nah, he's dead anyway. Nope. are the, like, where's the filth-infested food? Oh, this used to... I forgot about that. This quest used to have, if I remember correctly, we would also be getting supplies to them. No? Blah blah, thank you for your contribution. Hello, hello. Find the leader of the cultist attack. Yes, I remember who he is. Oh, yeah. Dying very quickly, actually. That's apparently all that you do for him. Die very quickly. Ugh. Local politics. Believe me, getting involved in some anti-cultist rally isn't our idea of a good time. We don't have to take on any causes. We simply ask that you help maintain the status quo. The Marya are good people, by which I mean naive and trusting. Our first foothold in the region will go through them. Ideally, we find out why Atanism is suddenly experiencing such a revival and curtail it. That way, we pacify Venice and accumulate for future considerations. Ciao, ciao. Woo! More points and shit. Okay, so now that I have that as an animal well, allow me to demonstrate why this is a terrible idea. This is why. Oh. They seem to be a bit more chill about it than they were before. Leave me alone! Meet the Council of... Ah, yes. Oh, this entire time. I'm sorry about that. Later quest, daily challenges, mini bosses. Da-da-da. I thought they were shooting at me for a second. I'm like, guys! What the hell? I know I'm like wearing these giant horns in my head and my eyes glow, but that doesn't mean I'm not trustworthy. I'm totally trustworthy. Alright? Totally trustworthy. I so need to change your makeup. Basically, I wasn't able to replicate the makeup from the previous, or to fully replicate her. So I can't wait until there's the quest line to be able to actually have the plastic surgeon. Alright. Do-do-do. And an eye. That's not the weapon I picked.
Careful, the protections. They do not differentiate between friend and foe. Anything that smells of anima, clean or tainted, and the fireworks go off. That was the third attack in as many days. The Aten worshippers are getting more aggressive, and our defenses are under strain. We needed the help. Muchas gracias. This is all I have. The entire Council of Venice delegation. One field operative, Amparo Osorio, buenas, and a handful of armed personnel. Hardly enough manpower to deal with a situation like this. Something has gone terribly wrong here. Far beyond the earthquakes, locust swarms, and rain of fire. I believe something has been taken from this place. A dangerous artifact that may be behind the cruel wind that has brought these dark clouds upon us. I'm convinced that the Orochi are involved, somehow. As are the Phoenicians. Their loyalties can be bought. But there's someone else too. Someone with a lot of resources and friends in the highest places. Them? I do not know. But the council won't listen. No one listens. My reports vanish in red tape, and I don't receive the resources I need. It's as if someone is deliberately trying to slow me down. And so I dig on my own and attract the attention of the cultists. I fear the council may be compromised from the inside. I don't know who to trust, whether they want me to find the truth, or if they want me to bury it deep below the sand. All I know is that this is too important to bury. Too important to keep secret. Whatever it is that happened, it happened right here, in this town. Normal people were turned into mindless, murderous sheep, bent on darkness, death, and destruction. But like sheep, they only know how to follow. And if you follow the sheep, they might lead you to the shepherd. Yes?
She's one of the characters who's not Illuminati that I like.
Hola.
Hola. Alright. Welcome back, chat. Alright, I actually want to go ahead and, for science, because I forgot how this works. Let's go find out. Shall we? 1. I'm scared. 2. We're gonna die. 3. Go! Boom! Really? That's it? That's disappointing. It's not fireworks, it's just getting hit over the head a lot. The Mario recruitment flyer. The other thing, let's see. Search Almaria and its outskirts for the cultist hideout. Yes, if I remember correctly, the way to do this is to find the cultist lady and then be like, hello ma'am, I'm totally not stalking you. But stalk you. Hey suspicious villager, you. Hi, can we talk? No? Alright. How would I just tell you, like very obviously? Let's do that. Ma'am? I forgot what's the toggle for walking. Backspace. Okay. Okay, that didn't matter. Because once I start sprinting, I have it set to auto sprint. Oh, right. Speaking of auto. Fight! Guys, I'm a little busy. Following your friend so I can more efficiently deal with you guys. Have some manners. Hello, ma'am. I have some of my vocal cords back. It's nice. Not all of them, but it's... Ma'am! Look, you're gonna be late. Go, go, go! See? My cat died waiting for you! Don't believe me? Alright, fine, whatever. There's another suspicious villager. I could have followed her. She's faster than you. She's better at the suspicious villager thing than you, ma'am. I already know where you're going. She kind of like moonwalked a little there. Hey, look! It's a hideout. Find a cultist disguise. Ah, yes. I remember how to find a cultist disguise. Find a cultist. Beat them up. And while he is not wearing the disguise... Wait a second. Don't I have... Now that I think about it? What's this? Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. I did not... Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. So that's how they do that here. Instead of doing the whole mold system. I'm gonna miss... Did I have like... Okay, you didn't need to scroll out like that, though. Can they give me any of the ones from my... Yes. From the previous game? No. Because I would then have... No. I wouldn't have that. There's the one that's, the vampires have it. I can't remember what it looks like, though. But I had it, and now I'm like, I want it again. Give it back! Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to get randomly distracted by that. This, and then outfits. Cultist robes. Is this not literally what I should be wearing right now? Excuse me? Rude. Oh. Okay, so that's how we're doing it now. Why is she wearing thermal underwear? Like the shirt, the undershirt. Oh, not in the current area, just, you know. Exactly where it might be a good idea to do it, but alright, fine. We're just gonna go in the place, and then we'll disguise ourselves? That's how that should go. Yeah, exactly. Entering a temple looking like that might not be a good idea. That's why I was gonna do that. Okay. There we go. My eyes are still glowing, though. Check it. Do-do-do. Totally trustworthy. And inconspicuous. Completely inconspicuous. Infiltrate the Atlas Gathering. There's often something unpleasant behind it. Dun, dun, dun. Like now, now it's at like 600. I mean, not 600, 6K versus before where it was at like 2K, and nothing we did. Find route to the inner sanctum. Okay, I am completely inconspicuous with my glowing eyes and my pet, which is this giant glowing hippie will-o'-the-wisp. Yup. Just, I am definitely subtle. This is my trippy wisp and me. Hi guys.
My eyes were blinded by your radiance, yet I still see.
Okay. Yes, no? No? Yes? It's locked. Alright. Use the hidden passage. This is not a hidden passage. It bothers me. It's asymmetrical. Yes. Hi guys. It's pretty here. Except for that whole, you know, probably gonna die thing. Yeah, don't step on those rocks, right? Right. Or maybe I do? Oh wait, no, this way. Hello!
They are your servants now. Ready to your heavy wind.
You are mistaken, my friend. We are all servants of Aten. I am merely his prophet.
Whatever you say, my friend. As long as your slaves provide us with offerings, you will remain a prophet. Or become a god if you wish. Fail us, and that power vanishes. Everything vanishes.
The Maria are getting help from the outsiders. That was not part of the deal. You said
The deal is simple. Give us what we want. We give you what you want. We are not getting what we want.
you will. It is only a matter of time. He will be unleashed. Trust me.
Trust? You speak to me of trust. Trust is a sign of weakness. I only trust what I can see before me. I have other business. We will talk soon. You will deliver to me what you have promised. Or all of this will go away. This madness.
Praise be upon Aten. Praise be upon his prophet Akhenaten, the Black Pharaoh. Go forth.
Holy shit, did you see my neck though?
And may he lay waste to heretics and unbelievers.
Hi. My character's name, by the way, is literally heresy. So that's funny. Herejía. So he's like, heretics and non-believers. That's a personal attack. She's feeling personally attacked. She just came here to have fun and also spy on you, and you have attacked her on a personal level. That's not nice. Also, I'm amused by the, like, trust is a sign of weakness. Like, trust is who? Follow what suited man? Ah, yes. Follow him, but don't get spotted by him. That's what we're going for here. I hope. I kind of have the strong temptation to not... Oh. Strong temptation to get rid of the thing. Double tap to dodge, because that could be unfortunate. Have I seen Spies Like Us? I don't remember. What? She gets personally attacked for spying? What do you mean, Cyclops? What? Holy crap. But seriously. Oh, this part. Are we gonna have our fun? Because, like, there's also one of... Okay. There's a lot of characters I really like. Way up top is Zern, Cassini, Kirsten, and the Pyramidians. So, basically, a lot of the Illuminati. Wah! See, that's exactly why. Yeah. That's exactly why I didn't want to do that. Because they know me. And I double tap. Here we go.
We need you to transport another shipment. We will pay you well.
From one man in a fedora to another. We had a deal for one shipment. We honored our deal, but the time has come for us to part ways.
I see. The Maria are merely peasants with Kalashnikovs. And the Council of Venice, an inconvenience. Nothing more. They will all fall in the end.
They're not the issue. Not at all. You are. You don't understand the consequences of your actions. You're dangerous, unpredictable. Terrible traits in a business partner.
You are right. I am dangerous.
If I had a pebble for every thug who tried to shake me down the last 3,000 years, I'd build a great pyramid of my own. Humans fear the end so fiercely they still think death is the ultimate deterrent. Have I got news for you?
Who said anything about death? There are far worse things. I know ways to make even a dead man scream. There are forces out there older than the kingdom, older than the sun, with power unwitnessed by the likes of you. Power we just unleashed upon the world. But that was just the beginning. The Maria will feel that power. Venice will feel that power. Those living weapons. And once they are all gone, who knows what we will do? So choose your allegiance wisely, dead man.
Well then, I thought we might treat ourselves to an iced lolly after the meeting, but clearly our business is concluded. Mortals. Always something to prove. I trust you caught the gist of that conversation.
You saw me? But I was being so nondescript. There we go. Dan Aykroyd. I can't remember. It's funny is that, like, as much as you just described the plot to me, I'm suddenly like, I still can't remember if I've seen it. Good to know. Alright, weapon reward bag. All of this crap. But actually, because I have that, I'm gonna do something. Because I actually have a glyph in here. I want to see how this works. Toof. I guess that's how it works. Ah. Destroy or recover. Okay. Alright. I see how this works. better understanding of it now. I'm happy. Things bigger than a bread box. What's the other thing I just got? Alright. Let's toss some... Oh, wait. See, I keep forgetting that the reason I haven't actually merged the stuff in is I have another main mission to finish. Once I finish that main mission, then I can go ahead and use the pieces. And I will have completed... Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Where the hell am I?
Festivity in the streets in the desert. Come join us.
Pass. Ah, clonk. No fall damage because effectively immortal. Hi guys! Yeah, it's just there's a lot of movies I saw, and also specifically a lot of movies with like Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd and all of them, that I don't remember all of which ones are... Why is the doorbell ringing? Like seriously, it's 1:30 in the morning. Why is the doorbell ringing? Yeah. Well, this is awkward, guys. There's a doorbell ringing in our apartment at 1:30 in the morning. Hopefully this is not gonna end up awkward in some way. What the? Come on. Strange device. Oh, is it the little drone? Is this some part like I followed the drone or some shit? And also, where is it? Okay, doesn't matter. Can't find it. Oh, wait. In here. Hey, look. The hell? Ah, okay. Oh, but we didn't order pizza.
Radar module activated.
Hey, it was muted. That's perfect. Yeah. So, anyway, in answer to the question,
Item located.
okay. Plant Thumper. The Great Outdoors. That one I haven't seen. Hello. Hello. Whoa. Hello. I see. So the Thumper actually does damage to them, so they're not happy with me. Ooh. I want to see what the text says. Sunstalker. Rude Awakening. Damage by Thumper effect. Yeah, it is pretty rude, I imagine. Yeah. So, crap. That was freaky, the way that that setup worked. Alright, blah blah blah, field report, blah blah blah. Yeah. It didn't occur to me when I was thinking that like, yeah, so I should actually, so how do I do this? I forget. It's infusion, and then what it is I do that, and then I do this, yes? Yes. Stat changes, whatever, but I put the glyph in there. What? Oh, the compendium is what has the glyph in it right now. Right now, this doesn't. So, this is going to. That works. Any of this other stuff? Ooh, so I should actually be putting them in instead of, like, just fueling one with them. Alright, but I got answers as to how to use it and all of that. Ah. Yeah, actually, I don't know how many movies during the 80s and stuff that I saw in the theater now that I think about it. Breach the Maria camp. Hey guys. Whoop, defend the Maria camp. Hey guys. I heard you wanted to attack the Maria camp. Not really interested in letting you do that. Because that would be disadvantageous to me. Great Outdoors. Yeah, I'm not sure I saw that one. I saw all of the vacation movies. Saw quite a few John Candy movies. But I also only kind of remember some of them. Alright. Woo! Hi guys. Nope. 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 No. No. Nope. Or nope. Also nope. Hello, nope. Hello, sir. Well, okay, but I don't want to be in that, so nope. Dude, he set everything on fire. Nope. Taco. Survey the battle site. Hello, battle site. Oh shit.
Do not be angry, Master. You know how prone these people are to evil. I have fought this war many times. The weapons may change, but the faces do not. Those unfortunate souls, turned by the Arten, look the same as they ever did. Their eyes mad, their skin ashen, their minds clouded. They are in the grip of the Dreamers. They are no longer human. The Sun Worshippers want nothing more than the destruction of everything. They want to see the earth scorched, cities burned to the ground, and their priests transformed into dark angels. If they only knew what they were truly working for. No less than the extinction of all life by forces beyond our reckoning. This time, however, it's different. This time, the plagues were unleashed by outsiders. Oh, the evil was seeded long before anyone from the outside ever set foot in this valley. But it would have found no soil to grow in, were it not for those who came greedily seeking the riches of the Forbidden City. Now the High Priest Abdul Dawood and his disciples who worship the Black Pharaoh and their cruel god Aten are spreading like locusts. That which began with outsiders must also be mended by outsiders.
TLDR. You fucked this up. Fix
After
it.
thousands of years in the deserts of my life. And the Maria, they cannot do this on their own. Yes, I am putting it all on you, child. You and those like you. The ones chosen by the Earth itself. Or by the Master. But I am not yet dead, and my vow to the 64 is long broken. So I will do what I can to aid you in your plight. Among those who came here to dig, there are some that may harm you, and some that may help you. Seek them out, and seek their knowledge. If I knew who to trust, I would not keep it from you.
Totally would. Liar. Alright, right, I keep doing that because I keep getting distracted. Oh, read my text messages. Hello. Please forgive my informality. This usually isn't my style, but given the ages, one must adapt to the times. I've noticed your arrival and understand the importance of the information you seek. As an old soul in this region, I would like to offer you some valuable advice. The local tea house. I can tell you with ageless certainty that one can find more there than just tea. We'll be in touch. So go back and investigate the tea house, which I think is in town. Yep. No. Let me go. No. I don't want that one. I want this one. Yes, that one. But before we do that, I'm actually going to go do a red quest. Surely, Council of Venice has something for me to do. Right? Did I pick the wrong one? Hello, sir. Yes, thank you. Where is the Council of Venice? Yeah, I did. There she is. Goodbye. Here we go. A line in the streets. People are disappearing from Almiraya on almost a daily basis. Amparo Osorio is expecting a colleague from the council, but now believes he has been intercepted on his way to the village by whoever is terrorizing the locals. Ooh, kitten! Excuse me. Kitten. This is our next quest. Screw everything else. There's a pet. I don't care if it also is recommended that I'm 35. I'm older than that in real life. That counts, right? Let's see. Amparo said the missing people will be held hostage at Hotel Haid. Yeah, that's how that's read, right? No, Hotel Wahid is not too far from the village. Yes, it is.
No, Roberto. Está bien. Lo siento. We are being extra cautious. Not only are we under constant attack, there have recently been attempts on my life. This village is divided,
you don't trust me?
Neighbor against neighbor. You have seen how it is. And also, people vanish, taken from their homes in the middle of the night, made into... I don't know what they are. Slaves of Aten?
Mindless tools of the Sun Cult. Oh, hijo de puta.
Son of a bitch.
And nobody dares to talk, even when the streets are getting emptier by the day. Soon, the cultists will own this town and everyone in it. Ay, muy mal. So, I received word from the council, and they finally sent someone. An official. A single agent. A chingada. After what I tell them of this place. But I only have their word for it. That was a week ago, and the agent is nowhere to be found. Perhaps my colleague has been taken as well? I have no way of knowing. I fear I may be next.
Yeah, most definitely. Although, caution with that, on your end, it shouldn't be an issue, but there is a Twitch policy insofar as ages, especially if someone is younger than a certain age, insofar as revealing their age. So I feel some of them have like a policy, like some chat rooms will have a policy about it. In general, the way I say it is, the less we talk about it, the less likely that someone else is going to want to chime in and then like feel like they are either left out of the conversation because they can't chime in, or accidentally chime in when they're and mess up policy wise. Although I actually don't understand the policy. That's the other reason I'm like, oh. But yeah, can definitely relate to that. It does seem to, it's surreal. My little sister has a kid going to college. I'm like, bloop. Oh, I can resurrect at the Animal Hotel Wahid. Really? Lazy! I cannot make an animal leap while threatened. And yet, exactly what I do. Thank you. Alright. Thin the population of scavengers outside Hotel Wahid. Find and kill the bird. Hello! Hey guys. Okay, there we go. Excuse me, no. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Jet. No! Leave me alone! There we go. Hi, guys. Why do you dislike me so? 3, 2, 1. Eat! Or don't matter, because apparently it's fine. Except for that whole, Okay. I'll deal with him once I'm done with whatever is out here, because I'm pretty sure it's going to send me in there anyway. So, let's just get that out of the way now. Haha. Alright. So now let's locate more scavengers. Oh, hello, scavengers. You're not a scavenger. Where are the scavengers? Aren't the scavengers the little weak ones? There you are! Hi, guys! Let's be friends! I go try to be friends with people and they keep leaving me, though. See? They all left. Ah! Leave me alone! I was gonna let you live. Out of laziness, and because I'm trying to actually find someone other than you. you know. Still, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh. Completely not what I was looking for. That's useful. Hey, no! Who did that? Who did that? I saw that. Locate and kill the brute. You brute! Okay, let's go. So we can get a kitten! Well, it's tier 1 out of 4, so. Are you the brute? Yes, you're the brute! Hi! Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. I've been wanting to get to, like, I'm a big fan of your work. Okay, this is a little awkward. I need you to die. Thank you. Sir? Oh, thank you for the follow, Nihama. I'm not sure why that didn't make a noise. That should. I have this set to that. Or did I unset that? Did I unset that? No, it should have come through. Did people see the message and hear a cookie and I just didn't hear it because I was distracted or something? Oh no, there we go. Hello, Niyama. Pleased to meet you. Welcome to the stream, etc. And thank you for the follow. Ah! I wasn't even trying to fight you, I just wanted the lore. Take shit personal. Come on now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You may not gnaw my bones. Rude. Lore. Alright. So, here's the thing. At this point, I have, like, the passives on Blood Magic really, like, kind of very done up, and I have like almost nothing for this. So, I feel that I want to. Where is that one? I thought there was another one. There was sweep, no gore. No, there was another passive. Ah, vigor. That one. Ah, yes, I do have it equipped. Okay. Hello! Hi! So, do you play the Secret World? Or, I'm guessing. Secret World Legends, sorry. I'm not sure. These all seem to have, like, names and stuff. Seems a bit personal. Oh, right. I completely forgot that I'm trying to do this. So I actually think I might want to do something with this that's like frenzy with fertility. Whenever you use 3 fistware power release. Session warmth. Your heals have a warm afterglow. Okay. Actually, let me do this for a sec. Because this is easy. That's an easy enough decision to make. Active abilities. Because I feel like renewal is a basic. No, it's a consumer. Huh. Duly noted. So I can actually do something like put that on here. Screw it. I'm gonna. See how that one works out. Okay, and if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna want to switch my passive, because one of my passives is actually, so yeah, unlock that. And so let's see, contaminate, absolution, clemency, lingering curse, contaminate. Huh. Okay. So none of these really. Able to draw a certain life is threatened. Wait a second. So like, how come? Is it absolution that's doing that? Huh. Oh, I have no idea. So I'm going to completely ignore that for now and then act like I didn't completely screw up my build. Yeah, I don't like this whole, I don't have a way to rebuild fist energy for my heals. That's just not really working out the way I wanted it to. Alright, so now that that worked terribly, let's go back to my build manager. Oh. Actually, let me just put the active back. Convalesce. Equip. Over here. And the reason is because actually I should be updating this. Because I have new gear. There we go. Ah! There we go. So, sorry for my delayed response, but, yeah, I'm still getting into, Legends. It's taken a bit to adjust to it, but I found I really do enjoy it. This was a terrible idea, and I'm not the only one who can heal. There we go. Give me tacos so I don't die. Oh, okay, well, I freed some captive villagers, that's good. And then find and kill the sand sorcerer, I'm fairly sure is upstairs. No. So which faction? Because, of course I asked which faction. Because, yeah. Okay, this is turning out pretty bad. This is turning out pretty bad. There we go. Not how I wanted that to go. Damn it. Yes, I get it. My anima has weakened from exhaustion. Ah! Back off. You too. Shit. That isn't good. God damn it. No, I don't really, but okay. Tacos, before anyone notices me. Let's go. So, first off, you two. Let's do these in smaller groups so as to not die all over the place. Ah, dragon! Cool. I play Lumi. I do have a dragon. I do have a dragon character. Not actually, no, I don't anymore. I had a dragon character in the Secret World. I had one for each faction. I had two for, well, no, one for each faction, and I had two. I technically had two dragon. Now that I think about it. I just didn't really play either one. Oh, hello, you are the Sand Sorcerer. I found you. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be here, sir. Oh, so this might be why, for example, that they were like, oh, you may want to be, level. Can we come closer? Yeah, there we go. You may want to be level 35 for this. Woo! Now I just need to locate the rest of the captive villagers. Yeah, so far I only made her. She's basically a remake of my original. I couldn't quite get the makeup and hair the same. It's a little frustrating, but I mean, of all things to complain about, right? I also, I don't think I got to even Egypt with the other factions in the Secret World. One of the things with me in general is that, to be honest, with MMOs, I have a tendency to jump around. Right? The Secret World is on the short list. There's a short list. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Ionilite? Oh, wait. There we go. Ionia Elite. Ha ha ha. Thanks for the follow, and welcome to the stream. The thing with me is that I tend to play a lot of MMOs, and also, that was not what I wanted to do. That's annoying. Also, when I play them, okay, not what I wanted to do. I can't actually tab. Oh, holy shit. Huh. Yeah, so. Yeah, same thing. Like, it's one of those things where occasionally I'm like, oh, right. Like, where'd all my drive space go? Yeah. A lot of these take up, like, at least 25 gigs. So there, that's where it goes. And the other thing is I tend to have altitis when I'm in them. So not a lot of MMOs do I ever reach anything resembling cap. The Sekrit World, however, is one of the notable exceptions. Games that I've done this in have been the Sekrit World, WoW, Guild Wars 2, Lotro, and DFO, Dungeon Fighter Online. So actually there's some variety there between them, but okay, look, I've been trying to find other prisoners, and the only cage of prisoners, oh, well there's one, but it's empty. But, I was also very much of the camp. Oh shit, that was an accident. Because of that, I also, like, tend to not, like, think in terms of, oh, this is my favorite MMO, right? Except that the Sekrit World is one of the ones that I just, like, I eventually was like, you know what? Actually, the Sekrit World is one of my favorite MMOs. Possibly my favorite, period. Don't want to die! Huh. Holy crap. Now, I need to find one more set of captive villagers. That's it. That's all I need. Oh, shit. Come on. Stop killing me! Ah! So which class were you... which class did you play? In DFO. Well, I mean, I guess... I honestly have, like, I forget, I think I have, like, 20-something characters in DFO. So yeah. Eep. Okay, but really? This hotel hates me. It wants me to die, guys. I am going to leave a scathing message in the comment cards. And in Google reviews, trust me. The punchy one. If it's the punchy priest, it's a monk. If it's a punchy fighter, it's striker. For one of them. I forget if it's M striker or F striker. No, it's F striker. So if we're playing as a woman, then you were playing as an F striker. If you were playing as this beefy dude, then you were a monk. Okay, how do I get to the basement? Do you have a storage cellar entrance this way, or no? No. I was hoping. No. Ah, okay, M Striker. Yeah. I thought M Striker was more kicky. That's why I had said F Striker. But, to be honest, I haven't played a striker that much for either one, so I wouldn't know. And I tried to like Monk, and I get what people like about Monk, but I don't. Sorry. There we go. Do I want to enter the basement? Sure, why not? What could possibly go wrong? I just never got the flow that I saw other people get with Monk. I could probably dedicate time to it, but, you know... Meh. Okay, investigate the basement of the hotel. Hello. Oh wow, it's like 2:14 in the morning. I have a very limited time to actually finish the quest. I'm not gonna be able to finish the dailies if I that's gonna be embarrassing. Oh, for want of a kitty. Because that's why I chose this quest. Even though the quest description itself is like, yeah, maybe a couple more levels. And you're like, I'll be fine. I haven't paid attention to which seasons are which, so... Woo! Let's see. Ah! Don't turn the lights out on me. No! Leave me alone! So there's like 2 more tiers for this. Ah, so since January. I can't remember. MH came out after January, yeah? I mean, not MH. Specifically Blood Mage and all of that. Yeah, it did. This was a terrible idea. I forgot that I'm playing like... I'm playing as though... I'm playing as though this stuff is like concurrent with my level, as opposed to a few levels above me. I'll just keep spending marks of favor. What could possibly go wrong with that? As I was sitting there before, I'm like, I don't really spend money. Okay. I see you, red thingy. I want you guys to come at me. That way I can be like... Are you guys doing this to me because you noticed that I have like a heal going? But yeah, I played this morning. Yeah, they came up with a new class. They came up with F Priest. So like a new base class, not just a new subclasses. And what the hell? But I did kind of slow down after I kind of... Really? Have to go through a portal to kill the Great Djinn, though? I kind of slowed down after I didn't manage the leveling event for the F-Priests, because it was a bit sad for me. I'm normally better at that, like when they do the whole, oh, level all 4 to whatever number. Okay, but I don't want to be on fire. So don't set me on fire. Okay, but you're really more of an okay Djinn. Oh. Okay, apparently saying that made him decide to explode. He's not happy about my comment. Ooh, crit! Crit heal! The hell is that? Oh, that's my cat. One of my cats. Yes! Free the Council of Venice representative. How? Ah, ghoul cage padlock. This time I gotta
Thank you
actually
so
use it.
much. I've been knocked up for days. I was on my way to meet Miss Osorio when the cultists grabbed me and brought me here. I don't know what happened next or why, but these
Oh, I did
beasts
it.
came out and killed everyone. I was sure I was going to be next.
Yay, I thought I wasn't gonna manage
Your
it.
assistance is greatly appreciated. I will not forget you in my report to the council.
Alright. Kitty! Snatching a council envoy right off the streets? You can't help but high-five the audacity. The presence of the Djinn explains the presence of the ghouls. They tend to tag along, but the Djinn themselves aren't really supposed to be there. Of course, I'm not supposed to be pushing 30. Shit happens. We don't know what this Djinn was expecting to bargain for with his council chip. I suspect he was under the mistaken impression that Venice actually has the power to grant things. KG. And I have a new kitty. And I'm gonna summon it now. Even though I have my other kitty out. Where are you? Yes. My favorite. But it's one of my faves, so it will get automatically summoned again. So where's Little Lion? There you are. Summon. Hello. Little Lion. Summon pet. Where are you? Where are you, Little Lion? Holy crap. Little Lion. Summon. There you are, kitty. I'm not sure what I think of you, but you will temporarily be on my favorite list so that you're on the random summon thingy. And actually, why is my Jade Mouser not on the list? Fave. Okay. All of my kitties. Alright, no, map not available for this location. Can I just die and come to the door? Oh, wait, that's the way out, isn't it? Please tell me it is. No. Ah, but that is. Yay! It's a 3:40. It's almost been... Hey guys, fuck off. Let's see. I'm going right back over here. Bye. Alright. Actually, after that, and after having completed it, might actually be time for me to go to sleep. It is currently 12:23 a.m. over here? Hello, ma'am. It is 12. Yeah, it is not 12. 2:23 in the morning over here. And this combined with the other one puts me at like near approaching 5 hours of streaming, if not over. So, yeah. So yeah, let's nope, I did that wrong. Let's go over here. Because for some reason I do it this way. Oh, wait. So if you're 1 hour later than us, me and my friend. Are you in? Oh yeah, you mentioned that. You're in Canada. So you're in that side of it. No, wait, no, that was someone else. Okay, I'm confused. Are you in like Iceland or Greenland or also in Canada? I actually don't know what's in that time zone that's like just an hour after me. That is totally not the key I was trying to hit. Sure, why not? No, you didn't. But there's also someone else from Canada here, but like all the way on another, they're on the other side. So, yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and blow up spots too. No. But yeah, I was only guessing it because I was like trying to pull up stuff on the map in my head and trying to figure out what would be actually east of me on the map. So it's like, okay, so some of Canada might, and then Greenland and Iceland. So, but I actually think Greenland's a few more hours than that because I have a friend in Greenland, but I don't know how big Greenland is. They're over in Nuuk. Hello, random person kind of standing right in front of me. Are you actually someone who's watching or just person who happens to be there? Is that the Templar outfit? Nice. In any case. So yeah, I'm in NYC, so that's kind of like was my entire frame of reference for that. Woo! Anyway, I want to thank everyone. Hello. Oh no, that person's just going to the gate. Ah, so that's you? Hey, K-Word. And welcome to the stream. Alright, so yeah, I unfortunately, as it is 2:27, I'm going to be ending the stream for tonight. I enjoyed it. I do hope you guys did too. If you enjoyed watching, please hit that follow button. At the moment, I do not have a set schedule except for one thing now, which is that I have reinstated the Sekrit Whirled Sundays. I used to be a variety streamer back before I went on a massive hiatus that was nearly 2 years old. So, yeah. Oh, hello. Yes. Wave. What? I can't type. Huh? Oh, right, because it's like either wave big or wave small. Big wave. Wait, I was trying for big wave, but okay, I tapped wrong. Anyway, yeah. So the Sekrit Whirled Sundays is in effect, which is that on Sundays when I stream, I will be streaming the Sekrit Whirled. One Sunday a week, however, I will be not able to stream because, well, I'll either not stream or stream later because I do have a thing that I need to go to at the same time. Like, it's roughly going to overlap. So, yeah. That Sunday of the week, I won't be able to. But other than that, I am back in the whole Secret World Sunday business with my really bad pun there continually. So yeah, other than that, I'm mostly flexible about when I'm streaming right now. It tends to be at 7:30 or later when I do. But yeah, I'm slowly getting back into streaming. It's been a very long time, and I'm doing things like trying to take care of myself while I do the same thing. Well, I do that as well. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. I do hope that you guys did enjoy the show. I do have a Twitter. I do have a YouTube that's kind of not really up to date yet. But I do have a Twitter, so that's a good place to like sort of be up to date on what's going on with the stream. It is also Glitchontwitch. And yeah, again, I hope everyone enjoyed the show. And I do hope that everyone has an excellent, excellent night. Bye, everyone.